Well, hello world. It's March 19th, 2020, and right now everybody's a little shook up for all the right reasons. Coronavirus, also known as COVID-19, is taking a major toll on the population of the entire world. Many people have contracted this virus, and many people have contracted it and actually died. The numbers are going up because the testing is becoming more prevalent. So the more that we actually have testing for it, the more numbers we're going to see in cases that we're going to see. Cases that they probably would have normally ruled as a natural death or unknown, then now that the testing is there, they're going to know. And so therefore those numbers are going to ramp. In light of that, I would hope that some of us will start to take this thing a little bit more serious. Hopefully all of us will take this thing a little bit more serious because it's real. This is real. I mean, yeah, true enough, the Bible does speak of this. Many other texts speak about the famine, disease, natural disasters that's going to take place in this world as we encroach the end times. So I don't downplay that, and I know God going to do his thing regardless. But I hear many of y'all, if it's meant for me, it's meant for me. Whatever, God got the final call. Okay, well, just like God gives you sense enough to know to stop at a stop sign before you run out there in the middle of that highway and get ran over, he also gives you sense enough to know in a crisis situation as such to prepare yourself. Just like going to war, the only way to be prepared, the only way to be ready for war is to prepare for war. The only way for you to be ready for this is to prepare for it. To prepare for it now is basically just to stock up on food items. Not tissue, unless you like eating tissue or Lysol. You like drinking Lysol. Yeah, we need the Lysols and the bleachers to clean our surfaces. But if we do what we're really supposed to do, as in getting to your residence and locking up, you know what I'm saying? Basically just staying in, away from large crowds. But I would say the best rule of thumb is just to stay away from crowds, period. If it ain't just the immediate family, stay away from everybody. Because people are coming into contact with people, we don't know how to embrace each other without hugging or touching and all that, you know what I'm saying? And you got cousins and family members stuff coming home from school because they done been dismissed and this and that, and they traveling up and down these highways and they come into contact with these different people in the gas stations, they exchanging money and currency, it's just so many different ways that this thing could get passed on, and the only way, and I had said this over a week ago, that they was just going to have to shut down everything, including the highways, and only somebody going to have to be able to move, only somebody going to be able to move are medical and law officials, because, and I heard this morning that they're trying to implement, I think it was the Democrats trying to implement the martial law, and with that, they'll have the National Guards and marshals and all come in, and they'll be riding around in Humvees and stuff, and they'll be demanding that you go in, or else, you can actually serve time. You can get charged for not obeying the U.S. government when they make demands as such, because this is beyond just a day-to-day code. This is a pandemic, you know what I'm saying? Beyond an epidemic, this is a pandemic. Like, this stuff is serious. Anytime you see the nation shutting down, you see Wall Street take its biggest hit ever, like, this is big, man. Like, this bigger than big money. Like, this stuff can't, it ain't, there's a lot of people gonna make a lot of money off of it also. Now, don't get it twisted, and there's a lot of conspiracies out there behind where it came from. Right now, U.S. and China, they going back and forth because we saying that China created this, and they're saying that our military brought it over there so that everybody can go against them and say that they did this. But I mean, all of it is detrimental to humanity, and the only way that we're gonna find a way to slow it down and to stop it eventually is if we follow the laws of the land. Stay at home. This is not a vacation period. This is not a time, a free time just to go out and roam around, or go shopping just to be going shopping. Get you some canned goods. Get you some emergency items. You know, like that, just what they call the PPE, personal protective equipment. And so you can protect yourself, masks. And I'm hearing all these stories. Oh, those masks ain't gonna help. I think they will. Anything is better than nothing. And if I had to put a piece of paper around my mouth and my nose to keep from breathing in droplets of somebody that may be contaminated, then that's what I'm gonna do if I had to walk around with rubber gloves, latex gloves on my hand 24 hours a day. That's if I care about living, then that's what I'm gonna do. You know, the will to survive is strong. Some of y'all actually showing y'all will, and that y'all really, you know, weak-hearted, weak-minded anyway. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying, I'm speaking to those that want to live. People that don't want to contract this disease, this virus, and that don't want to pass it on. And the only way to do that is for us to stay at home. Stay out the streets. You know, I know it seemed like a good time to go out and, you know, you don't have to go to work tomorrow because you may have been shut down. But if the government can mandate for us to all, for these companies to shut down, except for the companies that's producing the PPE, the protective equipment and things of that nature, or the medical equipment that's needed to do the testing or to revive patients, if the government goes to that extreme to shut everything down, which, you know, that's tax dollars that's going to be lost. They actually going to have to put money into the economy, so that comes the stimulus packages. So that's more money the government have to spend out, and not only that, with the military having to be dispersed, them setting up mobile medical units and stuff of that nature, it's gonna cost a lot of money as well. It's a lot of money being made. But if the government go to that extreme, even though they're losing, do you think that it's not that serious? Do you think this is a time to be making all these foolish jokes on Facebook and social media sites about coronavirus? Now, I mean, I laughed at a few of them to begin with, but as I look at the death toll climb, and I'm realizing that these are people that's dying, not birds or you know, insects. These are living people, human beings that are losing their lives due to a virus, unheard of. You know, they have said that there were strands of it around for a while, but it has become an outbreak now, and so it's not the time to be playing. It's the time to take matters serious and take them into your hands. Protect yourself by all means. And the best rule of protection in this case is to stay at home, stay away from crowds, stay away from people that you're not familiar with, you know, because you don't know who's traveling in and out abroad. You don't know who's coming in contact with who. You know, it could be my sister or my mama or my dad. You know, they've been somewhere and they may not come in contact with someone and I question it, then I'm going to try to stay my distance. Much as I love them, I mean, I'm going to love them from a distance, because I know that I can't do them any good if I'm sick right along with them. You know what I'm saying? So I think that the mandations of solitude are very much needed, even though they may be extreme to some. The government is going to do what they got to do to try to compensate us. I do believe that's one thing that's great about this country. When it come down to things as volatile as this, they will step in when it's national crisis or disasters. We do step in. FEMA has been great about that, and I think that the proper precautions will be taken and things necessary for us to sustain. It's just up to us to be smart and just to stay away from other people for right now. Now, half of y'all complain about your jobs anyway. Half of y'all complain about how high gas is and this, that, and the other. So now you have an opportunity to fall back from everything. Some of y'all need this period in time just to focus, to refocus. And others of y'all need this time so you can reflect on how good life is itself and how blessed we already have been. and that, you know, who knows, you know, this could be the thing that wipes our entire community out if we don't be smart about it. So don't be foolish going out here thinking that this is a vacation period and ripping and running the streets and stuff and all up in everybody's face, because they don't have to have a temperature to actually have already contracted this virus. The dormant period is large. It's a large window, just like the flu, and a person could look totally healthy and be then already contracted it. So y'all be smart. I love you. And I want y'all to stay up, good people. Determined Black Man.